What's going on, everybody? It's Mike Patton, aka the General. I'm back. I know it's been a minute, but definitely have to talk about this NFC Championship game. We've got the Green Bay Packers heading down to the dirty South to take on the Atlanta Falcons. As far as the Atlanta Falcons defense, their key thing needs to be the pressure they can bring on Aaron Rodgers. Typically, to kind of slow him down, you bring pressure up the middle. Whoever is up the middle, Babineau and those guys need to bring pressure up there, get in his face, make him have to kind of, don't scramble him up the sides hard because he'll move around and things like that. But pressure up the middle kind of takes away one area he has to escape and flushes him to the outside where you have Vic Beasley rushing outside and those particular group of pass rushers. As far as their secondary, of course, they're hoping the pass rush gets there as well because the Atlanta secondary can be had. Of course, Green Bay has some injuries and things like that. We know that. However, they still have enough weapons to take advantage of the secondary. Keanu Neal, for as good of a rookie year as he has had, he struggles in covering the pass. So, tight ends like Jared Cook and Richard Rodgers can make some things happen, as well as, you have Devontae Adams, and a few other weapons out there for the Packers, provided that they are healthy. Now let's flip it around to the other side. We've got the Atlanta offense going against the Green Bay defense. What I can say there is the Green Bay defense needs to have Julius Peppers jump in the Wayback Machine and become that pass rusher he was in Carolina and of course Chicago. If he's that guy, he's able to create pressure and get pressure on Matt Ryan, then definitely they can cause some issues for the Atlanta offense. However, I will say the Atlanta offense can run the football, and that gives them balance. Of course, you need to have Taylor. You have Gabriel, and you do have Aldrick Robinson, Mohamed Sanu. They have a ton of weapons that can cause a lot of problems, especially for a guy named Ladarius Gunter. Now, if the Falcons are able to find him a lot, then there really could be some issues for the Packers. I will say this, though. The Packers safeties can cover up for him. Morgan Burnett and Clinton Dix can definitely make some things happen and cover up those weak spots with their corners, aside from Randall. And also what I would say is, of course, defensively, the Packers just need solid play out of their linebackers. If that happens, then, of course, a few good things can happen as well for them. Of course, I didn't say Green Bay's offense. I will say that, they do need a little bit of, supplement a little bit of the passing game with the running game with Ty Montgomery, maybe a little Christian Michael if he's healthy, and maybe that will help them keep the Atlanta Falcons defense off balance. Ultimately, in this game, it will be a shootout. And in the shootout, I think I trust the guy that's been there before more than the guy that's just now getting there for the second time. Aaron Rodgers has been magical and then has been surgical in his performance in the playoffs. So I can definitely say that when it comes down to that, even though Matt Ryan will more than likely be the MVP, I still got to go with Aaron Rodgers. A-Rod takes the Green Bay Packers back to the Super Bowl and defeats the Atlanta Falcons. I give a final score of 38-34. Definitely should be fun to watch that game. Once again, my name is Mike Patton. Of course, I'm the owner and lead writer of the Sports Awakening. You can check my work out, www.sportsawakening.com. And, of course, you can find me on Twitter at General_MP. Enjoy the game.